Having a party is great, but something that's very important is you have to make sure people know about it. So I thought it would be a lot of fun to make my own party invitation. And I'm going to do that by sending out postcards. And what I have is a nice stiff index or Bristol paper. And the standard size postcard is 4 inches by 6 inches. So I took a standard piece of paper, cut it down into 4 by 6 cards. Right? As I mentioned, this is heavy enough that it'll go through the mail, but it also is a nice surface that you can draw on it. And I'm going to use a little watercolor and pencils. One of the things I like doing the best is finding postcards that are already out there. And what I do is take my piece of paper and cut it down to 4 by 6, and I'm doing something on the back that I will then paste onto the existing postcard. So I've already have a bit of this over. It's going to be for a sleepover. I want it to have kind of a circus theme because everybody's bouncing on the beds anyhow. And so I'm going to do a little extra painting on this. So I think I'll need some blue. I'll need some red. I'll take a little of this out. And I'm going to make the address label a pillow. So essentially what I'm going to do is the background first. And I've got the white pillow. I'll take a little of this off. Smooth that out. All right, I'll work on that a little bit later. But now I'm going to do the actual address. So you want to make sure that you have the proper information. So I'm sending this to my monkey friend Jocko. And I'll take another pen, maybe in a different color. What's fun about doing these, you can do all sorts of different colors. You can design your own card. And this is so much fun to get in the mail. I'll take some pencils and kind of finish a little detail up here. And you can spend as much time as you want. If you have a lot of people coming, then you may not want to spend forever on them. But I found that when I mail these, when I take them to the post office, everybody gets a good laugh out of them. They think they're great. All right, so that's pretty much my pillow there. I've got the address. And what is also fun about this, you can look at these little works of art. These stamps. This is a set of stamps that was recently issued. And it's all about circus, and so I'm going to take this tiger stamp, and I'm going to put it right there in the corner. And then I also like looking through old stamps, and I found one that was from Japan that has this lion. And so I'm going to take a little adhesive here. And then I'm going to put it on there. So as long as you have the proper postage, you can add other stamps as well. All right, so I think that that's looking pretty good. And so now I'm going to take this, put it over. I don't cover the entire back. For this, I don't want it to bend, warp, and so I'm going to be very careful. Okay, so there they are. And I'm going to line that up. I'm going to press it down. Okay. And if you have a little bit like that, you can always take a pair of scissors. But I've got this nice pen here, and so it gives me an opportunity to get a little extra color there. So I could make that in a red. I think maybe on the other, I'll make a red. But just think how much fun it's going to be for my friend Jocko to get this and know that he's going to come to a sleepover party at my house. Okay, so we got the front, we got the back. You know, Jocko likes his pillow a little fluffier than that, so I think I'm going to make it look a little fatter. I want to make sure he comes. Maybe we'll bring some bananas. Now I want to make sure that I don't obscure the mailing information. So I can get decorative with it, I can be very artful with it, but when it gets down to it, the post office has to know where it's going. Let's put a little shadow up here. Okay, Jocko, here's your invitation, and that is your art tip of the day.